Well, let's speak to Liana Ruppert from the magazine Game Informer. And Liana, I think as we're speaking, the CEO of Epic Games is beginning to talk. Just explain to viewers who may not follow gaming or the App Store in great detail why this is so important.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he just recently took the witness stand to give his testimony. But this is a really big deal because this is a conversation going on in the bigger gaming scope of, is Apple a monopoly? Is it violating antitrust regulations that are to protect consumers from the predatory financial monetization models? And that's what Epic Games has to prove here. Fortnite is one of the biggest games in the world globally and has been since its launch. And this removal from the game store by Apple has impacted the game immensely because it's no longer an updated version of the game. And this is an ever-evolving experience with seasonal content and events. And by not being able to update the game appropriately, it is effectively cut off from millions of players. And that's what Epic Games is arguing against, claiming that Apple is being unfair and going against antitrust protections that are meant to protect the consumer.
And is there no way for a company like Epic to get its games to consumers other than via the way Google and Apple choose?
That is actually Apple's defense. Apple is claiming that Epic Games is being not really the most truthful in their argument against Apple because it's available on every conceivable platform currently. You can play it on Nintendo Switch, the modern day consoles. You can also play it on PC as well. So their claims that Epic Games is saying that it is a monopoly is untrue, according to Apple, because of the fact that it's so widely accessible. But then Epic Games is coming back saying that that is also not true on their part because the iOS community is so big that they're impacting millions of players that no longer have access to an updated version of the game. And that is where Epic Games is saying that despite it being available on other platforms, that Apple is still abusing their monopoly stance within the duopoly with Google.